right, guys, this evening has started off slow with a lot of declining in between to where I'm getting like real concerned. Started doing my loop and I'm like halfway through my loop, you know, driving past where the little pockets of my restaurants are. That typically works, but I'm like, what is going on? It's just like quiet, and then I get like an unreasonable offer, decline, and then all of a sudden after I passed one of the pockets of my restaurants, I finally got a reasonable offer. DoorDash came through after I accepted that offer, which was for Roxy's Grill, 2.5 miles for $8.50. Ubereats wanted to send me a reasonable offer, $7 and 2-ish miles, but I'd already accepted this order from DoorDash, so of course I didn't accept that. But maybe people are ordering a little bit later. Sometimes you just gotta kind of hold out. We're gonna go check in on this order. Roxy's is usually pretty good. The order's ready, so we're heading in. Hello. Roberto G.
Here's those ribs.
DoorDash. Thank you. Order was ready just as I had expected. I love having those restaurants where you can count on them. They're usually either ready or close to being ready, and Roxy's is definitely one of them. Customer is 2.1 miles, 5 minutes. We're on our way. It is a house and a leave-at door. Smooth drop off, but I'll tell you what, that DoorDash prompt asking you if you're at the right location. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a really bad offer. $5 for 12.3 miles. That is just ridiculous. That's an absolute no. Totally backwards offer. But what I was saying is that DoorDash prompt asking you if you're at your right location, it's like, you know, when I pull up to an address, you double check it with your eyes. And I'm getting another offer, another really bad one. $8.06 for 8.3 miles. That is a no for me. But it really keeps you on your toes because you're like, I swore I checked with my eyes that I'm at the right location. I'm at the door trying to take my photo, and you're making me think I'm at the wrong location. So I double check again. I'm like, I know what I seen. Maybe they're just trying to keep us on our toes, making sure that we are at the right location. You never know, but I was at the right location, got the order dropped off. We're gonna see what else we can get. The bad offers are coming in, of course. Eventually something good has to come in. I'm driving towards another location where all of my restaurants are, so hopefully something good will come in soon. I'll be back at it with you guys, hopefully sooner than later. After I got done saying what I was saying, DoorDash came through with a reasonable offer, but I did forget to mention on the last offer, there was a little extra more pay than I was originally told. I was originally told $8.50, and it ended up being $10.75, which is nice. Love it when it ends up being just a little bit more. So the offer that I got from DoorDash, of course, right as I'm passing the restaurant, I had to do a U-turn, $6.25 for 1.7 miles for Del Taco. I'm here right now. We're gonna go check on the offer. Hopefully the order's ready. Keep these wheels to moving. Hi, just picking up for Alex P, which I see right there.
Yeah,
cool.
Just one bag.
Just one bag, cool. Thank you. Order was ready, and the employee confirmed that it was one bag because I was looking at the list of stuff, making sure they didn't have a drink because there was like drinks sitting on the counter, but not really with a bag. And of course, you want to make sure you get the customer's drinks because if you ordered something, you wouldn't want your drink missing, but they didn't have drinks, so we are good. Customer is 3 minutes, 1.2 miles. And now they did say to message them when I'm out front. They are in an apartment. I did message them that I'm on my way, so they have a heads up. So just 2 more minutes to go. Hi, are you waiting for an order? No, okay. I'm hanging out, thank you. Oh. Hi, Alex?
Yes.
Perfect. All
Sorry
right.
about that.
No worries. There you are. You have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So I pull up to the customer's drop-off location and message them that I'm here because they said they're going to meet me out front. Well, I never heard a response to my initial message that I'm on my way. And I'm standing at the customer's front entrance and a gentleman comes out and I'm thinking it's the customer. Well, come to find out it's not the customer. He's holding the door to try to let me in. I'm like, no, I'm waiting for somebody. Are you waiting for an order? And he's like, no, but he's on his phone, so he can't really talk to me. And, you know, after a bit, no response to my message that I'm here. And of course, I'm getting really concerned. So I end up calling the customer. He tells me he's on his way down. He does eventually show up shortly after, but didn't hear anything from him. So maybe he forgot to message me. I don't know. But of course, I'm getting concerned. Like, did he even get my message? So he comes down, gets his order, which was nice of him to come down. But of course, I could have probably brought it to him within the time that I was waiting. But for whatever reason, he wanted to come down, which was very thoughtful of him. It is kind of tricky parking around here. So maybe he's trying to be thoughtful for the driver, which is definitely appreciated. But anyways, when I was, you know, getting close to pulling up, I did get an offer from Ubereats, which I did accept. $7.82 for 3.8 miles for a little burger, which is literally right there. We're gonna go over there, check on this order. It should be ready, get these wheels back to moving. Hello. Thank you. Got the order. It was ready, sitting on the shelf. Customer is 10 minutes, 3.5 miles. They are in an apartment. Not exactly sure which apartment building this is. I was trying to like figure it out, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. So the question is, can you rely on just one app? And for me, and I'm sure a lot of others can agree to this, not anymore. These days you need multiple apps. So for instance, DoorDash started me off this evening. They were giving me some good offers. You know, of course I had declining in between, but yesterday was Ubereats and then another day it's Spark. So you just never know. Some apps do better than others on certain days. Let me know how many apps you are currently using. Multi-apping is the way to go. When I started, I think we're getting close to 4 years now. When I started about 4 years ago, I only had one app, GrubHub, and I could make some good money just doing GrubHub. I didn't need to do multi-apping, and then eventually I needed to bring multi-apping in when things started slowing down. So you really need multiple apps to survive these days, at least to meet your goals. Now in some cities, some markets, you may be able to survive off of one app, but at least for me, and I know from hearing from a lot of you guys, we need multiple apps to survive. So multi-apping is definitely the way to go if you're not doing that already. Like I said, some days one app is doing better than the other, and then the next day another app is doing better than the other. So it's a good thing to have multiple apps. The other thing is, if you are new to driving, you definitely want to be sure to track your miles, as this is a huge tax deduction. I say this all the time because there are people that still are not tracking their miles. If you're not tracking your miles, there is an app called Solo, which will track your miles. It will help you estimate your state and federal taxes. You can input expenses like if you bought a phone holder or a hot bag, as those are write-offs because it is a business expense. If you are interested in testing out Solo, I do have a link down in the description. Now, if you do use my link, you do get a free trial as well as a $10 sign-up bonus. Definitely worth checking out. We are about 7 minutes till drop off, so let's go get this order dropped off and see what the night brings. All right, guys, orders all dropped off, but the pinpoint that was on the building wasn't even the customer's building at all. It happens. That's why I always say double check with your eyes to make sure you're at the right building or house or apartment, whatever it is. Always double check. So I'm looking around because sometimes it's close by, and sure enough, it was the building across from where the pinpoint was. Thankfully, it worked out, because sometimes you're having to drive around, put the pieces together, and find it yourself, and the GPS does not come in hand. So I'm on the way to dropping this off, and I haven't heard from GrubHub at all tonight. They decided to come through with 2 orders back to back. The first order was for $14.93, but for 15.4 miles. They were trying to take me into Portland. That is just a ridiculous offer, an absolute no. And then after I declined that, they sent me an offer for $7.89, but for 5.2 miles. That's another no for me. So of course I'm going to hold out, see what else I can get, but I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always appreciate you guys riding along with me as always. And of course, if you guys did enjoy the ride along, do give the video a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.